Having complete trust in Jesus Christ is essential in this recovery process because who else is there? You see, no one else in our family situation experienced exactly what we went through. And if they did, they may not even want to ever talk about it again. It may be something they never want to deal with again. So we have to do it on our own with Jesus Christ. And in order to do this, we have to have complete trust in Him. And where is the difficulty in this? Because of what we've been through. We've seen the ugly side of humanity, the dark, dark side of humanity. We know what it's like. Some on degrees that I can't even comprehend, but I'm aware of. We just have to have faith, which He gives us through prayer, that He's with us, that He knows, that He understands, that it's all. Who do we blame? The other thing, who do we blame? The fallen world, man's fallen state. That's the only rational reason for any of it, truly. Because I've prayed about it and I've sought to be comforted about it, and it makes absolute sense because if there was no fallen state, there would be none of these fallen men and women who come into our lives and wreak havoc. That's what they do. They bring chaos into our lives, and all we want is peace and order. So we have to seek that trust and peace in Him, which He will give. We have to trust that because we were, so to speak, given an unfair hand, although most people you will find have been dealt some pretty unfair hands in this life. Why? Because of the state of man, his fallen state. Because of the state of this world under Satan's rule. So you're not alone. And that's the biggest mistake if we start thinking, poor me, I'm all alone, because we're not. Yes, poor us, because it's hard and it's starting over. And that's the key part of this message. Every day we start over and begin again. We don't beat ourselves up because we may slip back in remembering something that's quite horrible we don't want to remember, and reflecting on something that's quite horrible, or even still experiencing something that we have not gotten away from. And that's the essential thing right now. If you haven't, do it. Do it any way you can, whatever it costs, wherever you have to go. I'm not judging, I'm not, because people have financial situations. They're living with someone who could be abusive, who's controlling the money. I understand that reality, okay? I do. I was in that situation for 27 years. And, but I could have left, looking back on it. I could have left. I always had a little nest egg put aside. I had enough. Fear stood in the way. But I'm not saying you do, I'm not judging. That's not my place at all. I don't want to judge, I want to help. And I remember having thousands of dollars stashed away in a shoebox way up in the back of the closet. Thousands. I could have gotten out of there, and I didn't. So I was afraid because my self esteem was so wrapped up in this person, their belief in me. I thought I can't live without them. I would have come alive immediately without them. So I'm assuring you of that. So I'm just doing this in bits and pieces as it comes to me, what I'm remembering, experiencing, and I'm praying because it's a battle. It's a battle of the memories, and I keep thinking if I'd started at this point, if I'd done, see, 27 years is a long time. I'm not going to tell the whole story because, like I said earlier, that's not anyone's business, but it's a long time. Okay, well, signing out for now. If you're not free from the person or persons, do it now, even if it's parental. parent, break free. Run to Jesus.